I'm on my way to Alfonso. I'm actually in Alfonso already. I left the house at 5:30 in Valley. Then now I'm driving to Alfonso to bring some tiles for the bathrooms. This is pretty heavy. It's kind of lowering my car so much, so I'm driving very carefully. So it's only been day 9, but the guys from the construction company, or from the makers, they sent me some photos and they put up some walls. So we have a roof, we have some walls already, and I hope in a couple of days they can finish the toilet. This is very exciting. You know, I can't believe it's only been 9 days and there's so much development already. So I'm excited to see the place. It's really happening. We're really building our farm, and I'm really looking forward to spending some cool nights. It's very foggy in Tagaytay now. Even going down here to Alfonso, it's very foggy, but you know, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Literally, actually, it's gonna be cool at night. That's what they're saying. You know, this area is about a couple of feet lower than Tagaytay, so but it's still it still shares the same temperature and the same weather as you know, up in the ridge. All right, check it out. Look at that. The car is packed. I have some tile adhesive here in front. I had to move my spare tire so that I could lessen the weight at the back, so I can move a bit of the weight balance in the middle, so there, so that the car won't really tip like that. And I guess this car has been very helpful. I've moved so much stuff with it, and now we're moving it, we're bringing some stuff to the province, to our new province, which is Alfonso. Ahoy! Day 9, and we already have a house. So I'm walking around the perimeter of my lot. So this area here is my neighbor, and I'm gonna go around to show you. Almost finished house. I think it's about 50 to 60% done. So this is the 9th day of my farm build. And look at this, they've taken down another tree, but look at that, day 9 and it's a house. It's amazing. So they're done with the foundation, the structure for the toilet, that's cement, and then we have the basic frame, and now they're putting in the roof. Check it out. So room number 1, room number 2, and then a common area. Pretty cool. Can't believe it's only been 9 days. Look at that. Okay. On cheesy music, cheesy provincial music. So I still have my coconut trees. I have 3 left. That's enough for personal consumption. So I'll take you guys closer to the house so I can explain better what's being done. Okay, so this is room number 2. So as you can see, just so you understand how they built it, these are the posts. So that's dug deep, around 2 feet, 2 to 3 feet. Then the base of the house is built on it like stilts. So there we have about 8. So 4 in front. Well, I think there's 5. There's one more in the middle. And the house is about maybe 40-60. 60% wood and 40% concrete. Okay. There. So I'm gonna be adding some windows soon. Okay, I'll take you around. This is the back area, and of course I have my sewage there. Let's check it out, how deep it is. It's pretty deep. I think that's probably about 8 feet deep. So that's gonna be good for the whole lot since there's not that many people staying here. Right. So this house is gonna connect to that. Then eventually when I build the kitchen here, it's gonna connect to that. Okay, so this is the back part. Right. So this is the concrete part of the hut. But what they're gonna do is they're gonna cover it with bamboo to hide the cement, so that from the outside it still looks really native. Okay, so there you go. It's the back part. Yeah. Again, this is day 9, and that's how much they built in 9 days. Isn't that amazing? So this is just so you guys have an idea on what this place is like. It's pretty much like a farm village. So this is the private road which goes in from the barangay road, and then each of these lots, you know, are cut into like 1,000 square meters to 500. I think the smallest one is 500. Right, so I have neighbors. I have, you know, each one would have their own design. Like this one, like in front of my lot, it's just plain. For now, I guess they're gonna build something. Okay, then you walk in, you can drive in. Then as you go in, my lot is on the left side. And you know what's cool about this is we have electricity, and we actually have water, so we don't have to worry about that. Morning, ate. Musta? There. So if you need to have your lot maintained, they can help you with it. So this is pretty much my plan. I'll show you from the outside. Okay, so there I have my coconut trees. And when you go in, there's gonna be I'm gonna put a fence here. Then you're gonna enter. You can enter through here. And to your left will be the hut, our kubo. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking me why build a hut instead of like doing a concrete structure. Well, to be honest, cost wise it's almost the same. You know, building concrete also is I guess more reliable in the long run. You can have like, you know, galvanized steel for the roofing, hierro. But that would totally be an eyesore if you're in the farm. So I wanted something that would, you know, blend in. I understand what people keep explaining to me, that, you know, working with wood, you need to maintain it every 2 years. But I guess that's part of it. That's part of the experience. Okay. But it's nice, you know, when it rains, it's not gonna have that noisy sound. It's gonna be cool and cozy. Check it out. The washroom. So the shower is gonna be here. And the toilet. We're gonna have a sink. Let's go out. It's the bedroom. We're gonna have an aircon, of course. An aircon. So one more thing that's cool about building a hut here in the Philippines is, you know, we have a tropical weather, so you don't really need to put insulation. You can pretty much just double wall it, so there's gonna be a wall inside, Then there's gonna be a wall outside that's gonna be covered by bamboo. So that's good enough as long as you can seal it. Then you can put an aircon during summer. But relatively it's cool here in Alfonso, so I'm pretty sure we won't need to turn it on all the time. There. So just to give you guys an idea. So by design, there's gonna be a walk area here where you can go in. There's gonna be a flight of stairs, maybe like 4 to 5 steps. So you go up, and you can either go to the left room or the right room. Alright, and I'm gonna create a little patio there where you can hang out. Cool. I can't believe how much they built in 9 days. Okay, so this part, okay, this is the highest point of my lot, and eventually maybe next year when we have enough funds, we're gonna build the main house, which is gonna be big kitchen. So it's probably gonna have like 1 room, 1 toilet, and a pretty big open kitchen. Guess that's why they're calling it the farm kitchen. Yeah, check it out. Okay, it's the view. Looking at the house from my neighbor's lot next to mine. I super wish we don't build anything here so that we can use this space. Okay. So I'm hoping eventually, I'm pretty sure it will. The ground will grow some grass, so it's gonna turn green. Right now it's just soil. It's ugly. Okay, so it's day 9 and I'm still here. I'm just checking up on the build, and I'm trying to imagine how else we can improve the space eventually. So our plan is to actually have it up and running by maybe November, so that we can maybe spend Christmas here. This is such an exciting project, and I think I wouldn't have done it if I didn't see that even my wife was getting excited about it. So every time I would bring my family here, like my wife and of course Joselito, it's really nice to see that even they themselves, they're like, wow, they're blown away by how much the development is. And it's not something for everyone. I don't think creating a project like this is something that that everyone would want to do. But me being a fan of the outdoors, I love to bike, I love doing stuff like these, and of course I love to cook, and it's gonna give me a chance to actually work on really fresh ingredients. Like we have some pepper trees around, my neighbors have a lot of vegetables, so that's pretty exciting. I think that's actually one of the things that got my wife excited as well. When you make a decision like this to actually pluck your family out of the city, it's not like something that anyone would do. To be honest, when I bounced off the idea with Kiara, and I told her that hey, maybe we should consider moving to a farm, raising Joselito there, since there's internet and we could do homeschool, we can do work from there. And in the beginning, she was like surprised, or she wasn't really that excited, because she never really pictured her life that way. But eventually, as we continued on to visit this place, we both fell in love with it more. Even her, she got convinced. She's actually very excited to move here also. As long as there's gonna be aircon, there's gonna be a nice toilet, of course all those amenities that are needed, it's not gonna be a problem. Definitely we're building a tiny house. I guess it's considered a tiny house. I think it's probably about maybe 50 square meters or even less, and that's gonna be for 2 rooms already. So it's not that big in terms of house size, but we have a lot of open space, and I think that's really what we're going for. You know, we really enjoy living in a compact area because we don't have a maid, so we do the cleaning ourselves, so it's not really a problem. The reason why we're building 2 rooms is so that, you know, we can have friends over, and, you know, we can have our family over and we can spend the weekend here. So those are the things that we're planning to do. Eventually, when I'm able to build the main house and there's a kitchen running, maybe we can think of a different concept. I guess that's down the road. I do plan to cook more, maybe do some outdoor grilling, some other stuff, like maybe put an RC track, or, you know, whatever. You know, it's a blank canvas, and it's something very nice to have, especially now that we're in a pandemic, and, you know, it's crazy. We don't even know when it's gonna end, if it's even gonna end, or, you know, we just really need to adjust, and this is exactly what we're doing. We're just adjusting to it. It's not like we're leaving everything behind. We're just doing it remotely. We're still gonna continue on working. We're still gonna be doing the work through the internet, through Wi-Fi, and you know, it's just great that, you know, this option is happening now. And, you know, this pandemic has really caused us to, you know, be enlightened and to realize that, you know, we don't have to be stuck in the city. We don't have to, you know, deal with traffic. We don't have to, you know, breathe air that's not even clean. You know, we live in Makati, and that's pretty polluted. To be honest, it's nice. You know, we have all the amenities. It's also very expensive. Like, one thing I realized is living in the city is expensive because you have access to all these deliveries. You can have like stuff delivered at 2 a.m. Of course, here, you know, I don't think you can have anything delivered. Well, I saw a Grab. Passing by, or at least a Lazada. I'm pretty sure there is, but I just don't know how accessible that is, or how convenient it is. But you know, it's pretty developed up to a certain level, but you still get all the nature vibe that we're looking for. So check it out. Cool, right? Very exciting. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, making more videos and creating content that will be interesting for everyone. Right now, we're just focusing on our build. We're focusing on, of course, moving here. Then eventually, we'll be making more and more content. Like, this is my neighbor. Look at that. They have a nice hut also. Alright, so if you like what you're seeing, if you like the content that I started creating, I hope you guys subscribe. Click the like button if you can. And, you know, continue on to watch our videos so that you can see how this will progress, how we're going to be able to, you know, execute the plan. Alright, so thank you very much. This is Joey, your dad buddy. Alright.